Alright guys, so there is some thing happening, right? So I recorded like 1 hour and a half, I believe, and it actually didn't record anything. So I will try to tell you what happened so far, because the last time we were left was in the new camp on the dam beside the Homer, and I mean, so let me tell you about what I've done in terms of our skills. So we are level 7 now. We have 10 skill points to use, and everything I've got in between I basically used for strength. I believe when we were on the dam it was something like 40 strengths, right? And right now it is 65. And it is 65 because I also bought myself a Ring of Power, which gives me a strength bonus, and I spent 2 levels of skill points on the strength. And basically in terms of our skills is what happened. Otherwise, I have done a lot of quests in new camp. I also got like digger's dress armor. So the new camp has its own ore mine where they like dig the ore, and their idea is to dig so much ore so the mages of water, which are mages of the new camp, could explode it basically, and they believe this will free them from the colony, which is actually a huge lore that you missed, and that's on me. But except that there was some quest with cell weed, we steel weed, we beat a few guys. One of it was Bully, which name is Buster, another was Strike, and we found a Gorn, which is a huge character in the Gothic lore. It's one of our friends. You can think of him like Diego of New Camp, right? So we have like Diego from the old camp, Lester from the Swamp Brotherhood, and Gorn from New Camp. And we basically done a lot of quests there. We killed Lurker, which is kind of like a lizard, but a little bit different. Maybe if I will see him somewhere there, I will tell you about it.
Lucky for you, but I would have enjoyed polishing your mug.
And I also got a lot of ore, as you can see. And I will sell this swamp wheat that we've got from the Swamp Brotherhood for 400 ore also. So I will have a lot of money right now. And basically I'm going to this ore mine of the old camp that is marked on this map with red cross, as you can see. So we need to go through this forest. And yeah, basically this is our plan for now. And as you will see, I also cleared some areas of bloodflies or lizards around old camp, and on the way to the Brotherhood, the swamp camp one. If you remember, like when you go, there's like a part of a sand, and there's war lizards, three lizards actually. And when you go down, further down, there's also 3 lizards on the left side that we tried actually to fight them. So I've killed them, and you will see. I mean, you probably see right now that we got pretty strong, right? So we kill like a lot of like these things just in one swing, and yeah, I will basically do it like that. And you will see I will clear a little bit of this area also, so like blood flies and stuff like that. And yeah, that's about our plan. I usually don't loot them, but I will lose them sometime, not really often. Oh, you see, yeah, that like creature over there, so that's the lurker, and there was a similar lurker in the new camp over that font of water that you saw. So yeah, that what I was doing. And here also we have some goblins and we will try to kill them also. So... Nice. We will... Actually, I will ignore these rusty swords, I don't need them, and they cost not much. And I don't really care about ore either, to be honest. We have 600, 400 more, and at this point I'm just going around and killing everything that I can and ignoring everything that I cannot. And even when I recorded that video, I thought that I believe we are so powerful right now that we can probably defeat half of the colony in terms of creatures and other characters. Like if you think about like diggers or just like simple rogues from the new camp or peasants, right? So we can kill Zeus also, and we will also kill the bloodflies, loot them, and yeah, that's about it. I mean, I could have probably done a little bit more in terms of so like the snipers, as you see there, right? That looks like a T-Rex T-Rex mini version. We actually cannot kill them. But everybody else that aren't sniper falling down pretty easily. Yeah, I have also managed to kill 6 wolves in one swing, and that was also quite an achievement. And it's actually sad that you didn't saw it, but yeah. There was some close call. I believe I was left with like 5 health or something like that, like pretty small amount basically. And yeah. So that was about what you have missed, but trust me, there's still a lot to see, and yeah, I hope this video will not be with any surprises, because if another hour will go down like that, it will be sad news for me. I will still keep recording, of course, but I would prefer that everything will go as planned. And yeah, so right now I'm just going into the mine so I can get the test of phase done, right? So I have like test of phase that Diego told me to do, so I can be admitted. I believe that's the right word. Admitted in, or the old camp. Because actually there was 2 quests that I've done for the swamp camp, and I accidentally also joined the swamp camp, but then I just reloaded. And we basically, in the new camp, there was a few missions that gave us like a swamp, like a roll of wheat, which is a very special one. And you give it to Baltayon, the guru that stands beside like that castle into the mountain. And we gave it to him. He talked to us, gave us experiences. He saw that he saw a vision. He said that he saw a vision, and we just and we got his approvals. We also returned to the Dusty, the digger from the old camp, and we helped him to go from the old camp to the swamp camp when he joined the Brotherhood there. So I will talk to Gorna Drak right here.
Hi, where are you off to? We take the minecrawler secretion from our brothers in the old mine to Kor Kalam. We go to the old mine every day to collect it.
What kind of secretion is it?
We obtain it from the mandibles of the minecrawlers. If you know how to do it, you can take them out without losing the secretion.
Yeah.
Can you tell me how to get the secretion of a minecrawler?
Of course. After you've killed the beast, you get hold of the mandibles and pull them straight out. This way, you'll get the secretion gland without destroying it.
And yeah, I learned how to do secretion because if we kill or if we reach some crawlers and we kill them, I want to be able to take the secretion and then sell it to Korkalam.
What does Korkalam need the secretion for?
As far as I know, he makes a potion with it which increases the magic powers of a novice. Since we are preparing for the great invocation, he can't get enough of the stuff. With the aid of the potion, he'll prepare the novices for the great day.
Have you enough of the potion for the great invocation of the sleeper?
No, we still have to collect much more. Our Mindcrawler hunting units are in action day and night.
So this is also quite an interesting bit of lore, right? So you see that the Brotherhood tries to invoke the sleeper, the divine creatures that they believe will save them from the colony, right? And get them out of the barrier. The new camp tries to store as much magic ore as they can, so then they can blow it up, and this way they believe it will destroy the barrier and free them from it. And yeah, so each of the camp believes in something, right? Except the probably old camp that doesn't really have something similar to the Brotherhood idea or the new camp idea.
What should I keep in mind when I'm in the mine?
Beware of the mine crawlers. The further you get down, the closer you get to the beasts. Those rotten creatures come directly from Beliar's realm. You can hear them scraping and scratching. They're sitting in the dark just waiting for you. I've seen them kill. They're merciless and fast. If you enjoy being alive, you shouldn't be down here. You better go before something happens to you.
Alright, I got it. And then I will look here and I will talk to this guard.
Can you tell me anything about the mine?
Well, this part we're standing in now is the main shaft. A system of catwalks takes you down to the bottom. And they're digging for ore everywhere. But you need to be careful. There are many mine crawlers there as well. Right at the bottom is the smelting place. We're smelting a part of the ore to use it right there.
Tell me more about the mine. What do I need to look out for?
What do I need to look out for in the mine?
Mine crawlers, mainly. Dangerous beasts. We've had to give up a few caves because of them. They've eaten quite a few diggers, too.
Tell me about the crawlers.
Oh, but my tongue's so dry. You bring me a beer, and I'll tell you something about the crawlers.
That's not a problem. We have some
Here,
beer to
drink
give.
to my health.
Thanks. Well, crawlers live in large packs, mostly in the side caves. They've never attacked us here in the main shaft yet. If you ever meet one of them, run. Or stand with your back to the wall. That way you may stand a chance.
And tell me more about
Tell me more about it.
If you want to know more, go to Viper. He's the smelter. Or talk to Ian. He's the boss. He organizes everything here in the mine.
Where can I find Ian?
He's right in the middle of the main shaft, next to the storeroom. Oh, one more thing. You know Thoris, don't you? Forget him. There's just one person who has the say in here, and that's Ian. He's the boss. If you get into trouble with him, you'll be in trouble with us all. Understood?
Understood.
See ya.
May I pass through here?
I will save and then I will be on my way to the Ian. We can trade here, I guess. Let's see what Santiana has.
Can I trade things with you?
I have everything you need. What I don't have is no use to you anyway.
Alright, so... I was also talking about in the previous that, for example, if you sell it like that, right? So the Santina has only 50 ore, right? But you can count arrow as ore also, right? So you can buy bolts and arrow, and they will kind of be similar to how ore acts, right? Especially when you, for example, trade it with others traders. Yeah. So basically, I'm trying to say that sometimes traders have not really much ore. That's around 200 at max, I believe. Maybe 300, some of them. And you have, for example, like a lot of items that the value of them is more than like 300 ore. But instead of just trying to search for another trader that can sell it to you, you can just what? You can just buy some arrows or bolts and then sell them for to another trader. And because arrows and bolts always cost like this one amount, right? You can basically, they are equal in terms of trading as a one ore nugget. And yeah, that's something that you can use in your playthrough also.
How's things?
I have a deal to suggest. If you make Aaron leave the chest alone, I'll give you 10 ore.
I'll see you later.
Yeah, sure.
Let's try to make Aaron leave.
What are you doing here?
I'm watching diggers like snipes over there to make sure they keep their hands off my chest.
Ian sent me.
Ian sent me. You should go to see him at once.
What does he want?
No idea.
No idea. Ian will tell you that himself. Do you think he'd tell me something like that?
Then I'll go to see him.
Yeah, nice. Then return to snipes.
You owe me 10 ore.
Here, you've already earned the 10 ore. Oh, and one more thing. I have the key to his chest as well. For you, only 30 ore.
Yeah, all
Give
right.
me the key.
You made good business there.
I just wonder what you get out of it.
I'm always glad when I can get one over on the gods. And if they found the content of the chest with me, I'd be a dead man.
I'll see you later.
Yeah, sure.
So we basically gave 20 ore and received 72 and a few scrolls, one healing and something else which I ignored. So yeah, so I just go down, talk to Ian, and then just go back up, walk to the old camp, go to Diego, tell him about that I have done all things. Oh, and one more thing actually. You remember like that arena where we fought with the Kirgo, right? And then we tried to fight with Karim, and Karim just beat shit out of us. So
Hey, you! If you try to make a fool out of me again, you've had it. You got that?
Hey, don't you miss the key to your chest?
Indeed. I don't even want to guess how or why you know about the key. But I'll give you 20 ore if you get it back for me.
Here's your key.
Yeah, that's it. Well, here's your 20 ore like we agreed. But you'd better watch out in future. From now on, I'll be keeping an eye on you.
yeah,
Let me pass.
feel free to. Basically, we are even right now, right? We gave 20 ore to the digger, and then received 20 ore from the Aaron when we gave back his key. So what I was talking about, right? So we had fought with Karim, and we lost to him. And then we returned after the new camp. We got a little bit stronger, right? We received 20 more strengths, and we actually fought with Karim again, and we managed to beat him. So when we told the Scotty about it, right? So we told the Scotty that we fought with Kirgo and win. We got like 150 experience, and then we told Scotty that we also beat the Karim, and we got 200 more experience about that. And we also got experience because we beat the Karim like around 100, I believe, or 150. So we'll get some good experiences about that. And yeah.
Can I trade things with you?
Yep. Anything you want, if you have ore.
So here we will do the same trick, right? So we will sell swamp weed. Yeah, probably no without wings, I believe. Something like that. I will do 100 arrows, and then I will sell it like that. I mean, we are over 2 ore nuggets, but that's not a big problem. I will say before I will talk with Ian.
A new face.
Have you ever dug ore, boy?
Have you been here long?
I've already been here 10 years. Oh, believe me, I've learned and experienced quite a lot here. I've encountered many dangers and managed to stay alive. In the old times, when we worked in the abandoned mine, the one which is deserted now, and the supporting beams collapsed. But that's old stories.
You must have heard about many escape plans as well.
Listen, boy, I know you want to get out of here, but forget it. You better forget the thought of escape. I saw the faces of those who tried to get out of the barrier. Don't make the same mistake. The barrier will stop everybody.
I don't want to dig in the mine for the next 10 years of my life.
No, you won't. Perhaps you'll be one of the real big shots. Who knows? You'll work your way up. But no matter how far you'll get, the barrier will finally stop you.
Good luck.
Same to you, boy. Same to you.
Well, we will see how far we get. But let's talk to Ian.
Are you Ian, the boss of the mine?
Yeah, I'm Ian, and this is my mine, so don't touch or break anything.
Yeah, good question.
Isn't that Gomez's mine?
Yeah, of course, this is the mine of the old camp. But in here, there's only one boss, and that's me.
Can you tell me something about the ore production here?
We dig for ore day and night. This means a storage of 200 sacks per month, and another 20 sacks which will be melted down. Hundreds of blades can be forged with the ore we supply to the king.
Yeah, good.
I've heard that the ore has magical qualities. Tell me about it.
The magic ore does have special qualities. Weapons forged from it don't break. Their blades are sharper than usual ones. An army equipped with these weapons has a decisive advantage in battle.
So as you can see, there is some logic behind new camp strategy to blow the ore, magic ore, right? To explode it so the barrier can fall in some way. Yeah, as a side note. Alright, tell me more about the ore.
Tell me more about the ore.
Unfortunately, the magic powers of the ore vanished during the smelting process. They know the right smelting technique in the blast furnaces of Nordmar, but even without the magic powers, weapons made from this ore are extremely resistant and do more damage than normal weapons.
So that was with Nordmar, right? The Digors, that was a nod to the Gothic 3. In Gothic 3 there's a region of Nordmar. And what Ian told us is actually true.
Tell me about the mine.
If you want to look around here, you need to be careful. There are mine crawlers in the caves. You better stay in the main shaft. And leave the Templars alone. Even if they only hang around most of the time, they're the best fighters you can ever have at your side when it comes down to the crawlers.
I'll keep that in mind.
I have some work to do, and don't keep my boys from doing their work.
I'll just have a look around here.
Alright, Diego sent me. I'm to collect the list.
Diego sent me. I'm to collect the list.
Alright, here's the list. Tell him to hurry up with the deliveries.
I'll just have a look around.
Don't make any trouble.
So I will save here. So the one of the options is just to mingle around and try to fight crawlers and stuff like that. So that way we can get some extra experience, but because we will return to this old mine nonetheless, or I forget how you say it correctly. Yeah, but basically we'll one way or another we will return to the old mine, so there is no need to fight all the creatures here. We'll just do it later. So my idea right now, I'll just go to Diego, tell him about everything I've done, and we also, when we, as you remember, right, because Taurus told us that he wanted to make sure the Mordrak will not appear in the old camp, we also done that quest. So we told Taurus that Mordrak will not be inside the old camp for some time, and yeah, we actually made it work for Taurus. And we've done a lot of quests, right? We've done a quest for Dexter when we got him Corcolom's recipe. We've done a quest for Sly when we found neck body. We've done a quest for Whistler when we bought a sword from the Finn. We've done a quest for Sketty when we defeated 2 fighters in the arena. And yeah, I think that's about all the important people in the old camp. So we've done like a lot of job. And when we are bringing like this list of things that Diego sent us for, and then we will ask about all the important people and what they think about us, we will be without any problem join the old camp. And the other thing is when, for example, if you want to join new camp, right, we also done some job here, right? So for Mordrak gave us a ring that we returned to Laris. Laris gave us another quest, and we tricked a man in a way. I mean, we tricked one of the balls that were inside the new camp, and he sold the swamp wheat, so we kind of played with it, got the swamp wheat from him, and then sold it, and that what we sold we returned to Laris. And one of the Laris's also proposition, or actually not proposition, but requirements to join the new camp is that this list that we right now trying to deliver to Diego should be delivered to Laris instead. And basically you have like this rivalry between old and new camp in a way. And yeah, to join one you should not sacrifice another, but you will have some problem with the other camp. Not really anything technically a problem that you would call a problem, but you got the idea. And yeah, and right now it is basically the act first or chapter first will be done when we join the old camp. And I will save here. I will go into the Diego hut. I will save game, and I will talk with Diego. So what about my estimates in the camp first?
What about my esteem within the camp?
I've talked to a few people.
And?
Scatty told me you defeated Kurgo, but he was greatly impressed that you defeated Karim. He wouldn't stop talking about you at all. Whistler told me the story about Fisk. Well, if I was you, I would have taken the ore and cleared off. But anyway, he thinks a great deal of you. Sly told me that you found Neck. He seemed to be really content. I've already sent you to Fingers. He could really teach you something. You've really managed to get the recipe from Colom. Dexter is very impressed, and so am I. Thora says we could make use of someone like you. That's very good for you. You've found enough people to speak in your favor, but you still have to pass the test of faith.
And I have the list from the Ian.
I have the list from Ian.
Well done. That'll get you a few brownie points.
All right.
Take care.
So basically, Diego gave us. Actually, he didn't give us anything.
What's up, anyway?
What about my esteem within the camp? One more
What
time.
about my esteem within the camp?
I've talked to a few people, but he was.
So basically,
I've already sent. Thora said you've found enough people to speak in your favor. You also passed the test of faith. Go to Thoris. I've already told him everything. He'll let you go to see Gomez.
Yeah. So what do I have to do when I meet Gomez?
What do I have to do when I meet Gomez?
Gomez's decisions are made from gut instinct. He'll look at your mug, and then he'll make up his mind if you can join. From now on, you'll have to get by on your own. Make the best of it. Good luck.
Take care.
All right. So we have 20 skill points. I believe if we go to Sketty, right? I will not go. There is no Taurus.
What's up, anyway?
So I will go here. I will save and go to Sketty And I will try to learn my second level of one-handed sword. Or we actually, I mean, we can go with all these 20 points into strength and we will be just a machine. Nobody will say a word to us. But I want to...
Do you train fighters at all?
Yeah, but not just for fun. If you want me to train you, you'll have to pay for it.
So for 150 ore and 20 skill points, we can learn one-handed sword level 2. And I think that's what we should do. I'm not sure about it for sure, because I'm pretty confident with level 1 one-handed sword so far. It seems like it's more than enough. Second level of one-handed sword will just give you, I believe, like this crit level. You see, like we have one-handed sword trained and we have 5%. So that's basically the chance of the crit. So second level will make it a little bit higher. So I'm pretty confident with one-handed sword so far, and I don't think we need to improve it. We can just improve, just go with 20 skill points inside the strengths, because when we have the strength, right, the strengths basically are compiled with the sword damage, and then like destructed, no, like, and then you minus the creature protection. So, so for example, you can imagine that I have like 10 weapons, 10 points protection against weapons, right? So if there is a person that has 10 strengths and he has 10 sword damage, he will deal only 10 damage to me, or something like that, I believe. And that way, when you got like 65 strengths and you have 20 sword damage, you basically sum it up and you have 85 points, and then you minus any protection that the person has, and then you deal a damage, right? So you can imagine, for example, that some fighter can have like 200 life. He could wear like a armor with 40 weapons protection, and we will basically make him down in 5 swings, right? Or even less, but probably something around that, because our strengths plus 20 sword damage and minus 40 armor protection, we will deal with each swing more than 40 damage to him. And because he has 200 health, we will need 5 swings and he will be down. So that's why I think I will not train for second level of one-handed sword, and I will just use I will just spend it all on the strings, basically. Alright, I will sleep here until morning, get up, and walk to the Gomez and try to be accepted into the old camp. And yeah, guys, basically we will be able to defeat a lot of people right now, a lot of monsters or others characters, not characters, NPCs.
Diego says I'm ready to see Gomez.
That's my decision.
And what do you decide?
I must admit, you seem to have done most things okay. Okay, you can see Gomez. He alone will decide whether you get to join us or not. From now on, you're on your own, kid.
Stop!
Relax. I've talked to Thoris. I'm allowed in.
Oh, I won't forget your face, pal. You get into trouble and it won't end quickly.
Alright, so far so good. I will save here one more time. The rain makes it... what is the word? I cannot find the right word. Anyway, but basically I'm trying to say is that the rain make it, you know, like a standout when the hero meets some threshold and then goes further, and there's the rain or something like that, which kind of acts like a whale into another region or whatever.
Oh, what are you doing?
I want to go in.
Are you kidding?
Why don't you ask Thoris?
I will. If you're lying, you're as good as dead.
Are you saying I can go in?
Yeah, get moving.
Alright, let's go inside.
What can I do for you?
Yeah, I want to see Gomez.
I want to see Gomez. Thoris says I'm to be taken on as a shadow.
We're always on the lookout for good men. You seem to have your wits about you. You might be okay. I'll take you to Gomez. Follow me. And don't touch anything.
I will save here because it's very important to be careful in this part, and I believe there is a few conversation lines that could go wrong with Gomez. Right, where are you?
Gomez is over there. If you don't show him some respect, I'll take pleasure in teaching it to you personally. Have you got that?
Get out of my way!
Oh my god. Alright. One more save. Never enough saves in Gothic. And then we can talk to Gomez.
I have come to offer my services.
What makes you think we're interested in your services?
I have stood the test of faith.
I have stood the test of faith, and Thoris says I'm worth it.
You wouldn't have gotten in here alive if that weren't so. I hope that's not the best you can do.
Alright, I've been traveling around a lot and I have contacts in all the camps. Not really, in a way, I guess.
I've been traveling around the colony a lot, and I have contacts in all of the camps.
Now that could prove useful. Who are you in contact with?
Korkaloma. Yeah, I think Korkaloma is the right answer.
Kor Kalam.
And?
Laris.
Laris.
And?
A few of the balls in the Brotherhood's
A
camp.
few of the bowels in the Brotherhood's camp.
And?
A couple of fences in the new camp, maybe. No, these were the important ones.
Those were the important ones.
You expect that to impress me? We have diggers with better connections.
That wasn't very clever.
Hang on. Better not go rushing into anything.
Does it mean I am in?
I thought that had been cleared up ages.
No, probably not. Let's do it one more time.
I have come to offer my services.
What makes you think?
I've been traveling around the
Yeah.
colony a lot, and I have...
Now that could prove...
And probably Iberian, right? Even though we haven't talked with Iberian yet.
Iberian.
Iberian doesn't waste his time on guys like you. Your lies tell me you think I'm an idiot. I'm disappointed to see you think I'm stupid. I
guys.
hate being disappointed.
We choose Ron. Alright, one more time. Then
I have come to offer my services.
What makes you
I have stood
I
the
have
test
stood
of
the test of
faith.
faith.
You wouldn't have gotten...
There's only blockheads around here.
There's only blockheads around here, on the lookout for newcomers to pass their jobs on to instead of doing them themselves.
That may be true, with few exceptions. Still, it's no reason to hire another blockhead.
Yeah, I have been traveling
I've
around.
been traveling around the...
Now that could prove...
And then we go Korkalom.
Kor Kalam.
And?
A few
A
of the
few of the
balls.
bowels in the Brotherhood's camp.
Laris.
And?
And a couple of fences.
A couple of the fences in the new camp.
And?
Those were the important ones.
Those were the important ones.
Not bad. For a beginner, you shall have your chance.
Does it mean I am in?
Does that mean I'm in?
You bet it does. You're one of us now, kid. Raven will fill you in on everything.
Alright, sounds good, sounds good. I will save here and find Raven. As you can see, there is some girls here also. Sira working on the floor, Omid and Balam trying to cook something. And there's also a Bartolo. I'm not sure.
Hello, friend.
Who are you?
Bartholow's the name. I see to it that the ore barons get their supplies. I'm in charge of the lot, from weed supplies to food and provisions for the women. Also, it's my job to make sure those idiotic cooks do their job right. They should be grateful. Gomez won't put up with any crap. He fed the last 2 cooks to the lurkers in the river.
Yeah, that's about it. Yeah, we need to talk to Raman. So Gomez says I'm in.
Gomez says I'm in.
Great. In that case, you can prove your worth with the first task. It shouldn't be too difficult for you, provided your connections are as good as you say.
Alright, so let's talk about who he is and then we will proceed further.
Who are you?
I'm Raven, Gomez's right-hand man. Anyone who wants to see Gomez has to talk to me first.
What would you want me to do?
What do you want me to do?
We do a lot of trade with the Brotherhood. That doesn't mean to say we trust them. Go to the swamp. When you get to the camp, keep your ears open. Anything you pick up might be useful for us. The more you find out, the better. It'll take a bit of tact, if you know what I mean.
Keep cool. I'm not going to get them angry.
I knew you'd understand.
Alright, where can I get a better
Where
equipment?
can I get better equipment?
Go and see Diego. He'll give you some armor. It'll stop you from getting killed, and it'll serve as an ID at the same time. Your armor should give you access to all the places you need to go. If you need any weapons, go and talk to Skip. You'll find him in the big shed right at the back, left of the castle courtyard.
Got it. And how's the ore trade
How's
going?
the ore trade going?
The old mine's doing well. The last load of supplies from the outside world was massive.
Alright. So we should go to the Skip to get a better weapon. And we should go to Diego to receive a better equipment. Skip. Yeah, I believe this should be here, right? So there should be a smith, stone, and Skip. Yeah, here
For Gomez!
I could do with a few things.
I could sell you a few things.
Yeah, sounds good to me. 800 ore. Oh yeah, man. And there's some very good weapon. Judgment sword, guard sword, battle sword. Yeah, I believe we will go with battle sword, right? It's the best one. So we will do it this way. I will unequip my crude sword and I will talk to Skip.
I could.
Then I will pick battle sword. I will say a crude rusty. I will sell any bolts that I have. I will sell some arrows. I will sell digger dress. And I will sell wings, swamp wheat, razor. That should be enough. Then I will spell here and match it with the ore. And I believe we should be able to have enough ore to buy a better armor also. But before we do it, I will equip battle sword, save, and then just run away. There's no need to talk to Stone because we wouldn't be able to do anything with him yet. He will do only if we are joined as the guards, and we are not the guards yet. So let's talk with Torres and Rodriguez first.
Hello, friend.
I'm looking for the High Magician of the Circle of Fire.
Just go to Milton. He deals with gophers like you.
I appreciate it very much. Let's go to Milton.
You may not cross this doorstep unless Master Caristo allows it.
I'm looking for the High Magician of the Circle of Fire.
That is Caristo. What do you want with him?
I have a letter.
I have a letter for the High Magician of the Circle of Fire.
Are you a messenger from the outside world?
Yes. A magician gave me the letter shortly before they threw me into the colony.
Show me the letter.
I want my reward first.
I want my reward first.
Caristo will ask Torres to give it to you as soon as he has the letter. I am a servant of Innos. I never lie. Now give me the letter.
All right, here it is.
Here it is.
This letter is addressed to Zardus.
What's so exciting about that?
Zardus has not been a servant of Innos for ages. He left us some years ago and turned towards black magic. He lives in a tower in the middle of the Orkland and concentrates on his studies. He said he would go his own way to find out what went wrong with the barrier. Wait here. I'll be back in a moment.
All right, so we would take what we kept our half of the deal.
Caristo was beside himself with delight. He said that you may go to Torres and choose your reward.
All right.
Where can I find Torres?
He is in front of the temple building all day. At night, he is inside like all the others. But only magicians may enter the temple house, so you can only speak to him during the day. See you later.
I will not ask about magicians so far, because we don't really care about joining them or something like that.
Greetings.
Alright, so I can pass the letter on and I have to choose my own
Caristo
reward.
sent me. I've passed the letter on to him, and I'm to choose my own reward.
You have done us a great service, and you shall have your reward. Choose carefully.
Alright, so Fireball, Chain Lightning, and Transform. Essence of the Spirit, maximum mana. So Essence of the Spirit basically not like improves your overall mana. And it is like permanent essence potion. So we will find a lot of rings of strength and dexterity, or we could buy them from the traders. But we wouldn't find Essence of the Spirit like maximum mana. So I believe the right choice is Essence of the Spirit, even though we don't use mana yet. It's good to have it.
I would like to have the potion.
A wise choice. You have picked the most precious of all gifts. Drink the potion and your power will grow.
How's venturing in the magic arts?
That's none of your business.
I got it.
Let me pass.
Alright. We will step aside. Not wanna have a problem with a Mage of Fire, and as you can see, the Essence of the Spirit costs like 500, but you will probably be able to sell it for 2.5. But we'll just bring it right away. And as you can see in our attributes, middle left column, we have mana 5 out of 5, and when we will bring this potion, it will get to 5 out of 10. And to prove it to you, here it is. So I will save here, and I will just go here and go to Diego as planned, and after that I will go to the swamp camp, I believe, to spy on them.
For Gomez!
We actually first heavy shadow armor. We will buy heavy shadow armors for sure.
Can I have armor like yours?
Do you have enough ore?
Can you teach me something?
Yes.
And then we will improve our strengths even further.
Your strength. Come back.
Sorry?
Can you?
Yes.
It was only 10 and 10 more.
Your strength has increased a lot. Come back soon.
Take care.
And right now, when we equip Shadow's armor, and we have these battles, and we have not so much ore, but we can sell some. We can sell Shadow Press, and it will give us enough. And we have 85 strengths. Guys, at this point...
For goodness.
And how far have you got with your tests?
I've already talked to Dexter and Sly and Fingers.
There's nothing else to see. So, yeah guys, at this point I'll just run, fight some creatures, and basically my first and foremost task is to run to the swamp camp to see and spy on them. But on the way to the swamp camp, I will go and fight some creatures and try to, level up and just show you what I've done in that hour where that wasn't recorded, right? So I walk like on this side of the river, and I've killed 3 bloodflies that were there. Farther ahead there was like 5 lizards, I believe, and some scavengers. I take care of those also. In the forest there was like 6 wolves, I believe, some around 3-5 flies, 2 molerats, and also 3 or 4 scavengers, and I had taken care of those also. So you could imagine that I have got some pretty good enough, and at this point there is not actually, you will see the damage. You got the idea, right? So basically right now we can just do it like that. Well, swim to the other side and kill everybody here. And when they attack us, it's like, I don't know, 5 damage or something like that. I will collect the wings from them because they cost enough to care about them, especially when we don't really have much of the ore right now. Here's a looker. There is nothing to collect from him. And kill another looker. Quick save and swim on the other side. We'll go inside the forest. Maybe I have missed something there, so we can make sure that I didn't. And then I will go further away down the river, or actually up the river probably, because the stream goes down there. So yeah, and there was, like, as I told you, some wolves, scavengers, bloodflies, molerats, wolves, yeah, and not many of them are left. So then I will just jump here, swim to this side. I should be careful here though, because there's like a shadow beast, and we fear shadow beast. There's still some enemies that we should be afraid of. But most of them are not really scare us anymore. Just one swing, one kill. Alright, good enough. Quick save. There is some wolf. bloodfly, molerat. Right, I should be careful here, I will say. You see, like, far ahead. So far ahead is Shadow Beast, and yes, there's no way we would kill him at this point. So we'll just run down here, and yeah, I mean, yeah, I will just run down there. There's some other areas that we can go. And, for example, like we can go here and we could fight some scavengers there or wolves that are still there, but we will do it later. For now, we will just go down there and yeah, we'll see what is the Brotherhood are going to do. And I have cleared like this part also. Maybe, I don't know if you remember, there was some lizards. Or maybe we killed them when we go to... I don't remember if we killed them when I go to the new camp. Yeah, I'm not sure we did. So, this is also some new part. But except that, everything else, you are pretty set up for now. You know everything that happened before. So yeah, so just going down here, we'll save, and then just walk. And probably Lester is our good friend from the swamp camp, so he should be the first person that we should talk to. Or he'll talk to us.
I'm glad you're here. I have news for you.
Good news, I hope.
Our Brotherhood's planning a really big thing.
What are you planning? To break out?
The Gurus are trying to contact the Sleeper, but they need something to unite their powers.
Oh, and?
They need a magical object. A focus.
What's that got to do with me?
Talk to Iberian. He's the most powerful man around here. This is the opportunity to attain his favor.
Where do I find him?
Go to the temple. He rarely leaves it. Probably he feels closer to the Sleeper in those cold ruins. May the Sleeper protect you.
And this chapter, second chapter, which is very good, guys, because the new weapon should be available to us for now. And we first what we will do, we will just go to the blacksmith, and talk to him, trade with him, get a better weapon, and then we will go to Iberion, talk with Iberion and see what he is about to say. And yeah, I mean we are pretty powerful, not gonna lie. There's a chapter 2 for us, it will be just a one-way trip. In a good sense, you know, we will just smash everything in our way. That's what I'm trying to say.
I'd like to trade with you.
Good.
Rely on somebody and you're in trouble. That's how it goes.
Right, so this man doesn't have a lot of good weapons.
Some people.
So I will just get the ore from. I will sell some wheat. I will sell dress.
Thought that had been cleared up ages ago.
I'll sell some arrows. Because we mainly will do with one or two-handed sword.
Rely on somebody and you're in trouble. But keep it to yourselves. People don't need to know it. Let's talk about something else.
Alright. Yeah, I expected that we can buy something better, but I guess we'll just buy it in the old camp when we get there.
I wouldn't like to be in his shoes, though.
So, right now we will just run to the old man Iberion.
listening to all that I'm not listening to all that blathering anymore.
If you think...
There must be something about that story.
Actually, the weather outside my window is changing.
You can only enter the Temple Hill if you have a guru's permission.
Yeah.
Iberian himself gave me permission.
Liars tend to lose their tongues easily, so you'd better watch what you're saying.
Oh, right. Yes, it wasn't actually true. Yes, the Lester sent.
The novice Lester sent me. I shall offer my services to Iberian.
Lester is trustworthy. I know him. You may pass.
Yeah, surprisingly, it went actually in our favor because I could imagine that we could have a problem when we lied. Alright. So here we are.
Greetings, Master Iberian.
Ah, I know your face.
Impossible. We've never met before.
But I thought, well, what do you want?
I heard you were looking for something.
That's right. We need a magical focus. We sent the novice Nyras to collect the focus, but he hasn't come back yet. You could check up for me what has happened.
Alright. Some following questions.
Why is the focus so important?
It is a magical object which can concentrate our spiritual powers. It is one of the 5 focus stones used by the mages to erect the barrier. In a vision I saw that we need to use the power of the focus.
Sounds like quite an interesting vision.
My vision was a sign from the sleeper. We can reach him with the focus.
Alright, where shall I begin?
Where shall I begin to search?
Leave the camp, turn right, and go up to the tall cliff. Go beyond the forest until you can see the sea. There, you'll find the focus.
This is actually the area that I was about to went before when I talked about some scavengers when we were, you know, running in the forest. So we'll just return there.
I'll bring the focus back.
Take this map. The location of the focus is recorded on it.
Oops.
You're learning
that was a misclick. So if we see the map, you can see where we should go. But you don't mistake our arrow, right? The pointer, because we are inside the mountain and we should go on top of it. So I will save, and I will just run there. So the road will take some time, so we can just talk about something. I don't really know what to say about you, but yeah, I mean, I remember like playing the game when I was teen, and you know, I always like spread my skill points on everything a little bit. So I was a little bit dexterous, I was a little bit strong, and I was a little bit here and there. And my experience of the game was pretty like hardcore in a way, you know, because some of the fights was hard to win, surely. And when I started just to care about one thing, right? So you just pick one way. You are fighter or something else, but you should be a fighter 100% at the start. The Gothic done that way that you cannot just start and be a magician or be I don't know, like archer. There's just no an option like that for you. So you should like pick one, and then when you are good enough, for example, like we are, right, at this point, we could probably start to spend some on, I don't know, like a bow, or maybe a little bit dexterous, and maybe learn acrobatics, which actually was a part that you missed in that video because there was a Buster, I believe that's what was his name, and the Buster like suggested, right, proposed us to learn acrobatics from him, and acrobatics allows you to travel much faster on the right. Alright, alright, alright. Is this all you've got, guys? Yeah, we just demolish everybody. So that's what I like. They basically cannot really, you know, cut through the armor that we have, and we can just fight all of them at once. Because even before like that, it was a huge, I don't know, it was just very hard to do it in terms of we could kill them in 2 swings or in 1 swing, but because there was so many of them, I just wasn't quick enough to like fight off 4 or 5 wolves. But when you can like take hits, right, then it gets much better. I believe we are at the point where we can probably deal some damage to the orc. And you haven't seen orc yet, but it is very scary beast in the Gothic. And I remember I had a lot of trouble from them. I remember I ventured to the place that I shouldn't venture, and there was some orcs, and I remember I was running from him as fast as I can, and it was a really scary experience, to be honest. The sounds that they made, and that, like, you know, how they run behind you, and yeah, it was something to behold. Alright, here we are, there's a near us, and we will see what is going on there.
Scram! You have no business to be here.
I'm searching for the focus.
Unfortunately, you're too late for that. I've already found it. And I'm keeping it for myself. The sleeper talked to me last night and made me his only tool. Now I'll only serve the sleeper. No more Templars or gurus. Only me alone. Die!
The man lost his mind. The man lost his mind. Alright, we take focus and everything he got. We will save and see if he will get to his reason. But before we do it, you can enjoy the view of the sea, I guess, or an ocean.
You'll be sorry for that.
Alright, he just runs. Alright, no problem about that. I'm not really a man that wants to kill everybody who did something bad for me. How does it go, right? His wrongdoings weren't equal to his death or something like that, right? Your wrongdoings weren't equal to your punishment, maybe? Yeah. But we will run here and there, we'll see what we've got in this part of the region while we going back to Iberian and bring him the focus stone. Maybe we will kill a few beasts on our way, but not the beasts that live down there. Down there is some lizards, but fire lizards, and they deal a lot of damage. And they're, I'm not sure, but they're probably even scarier than the shadow beast. But I may be wrong about that. I don't remember correctly. So I will go here and I'll make sure the population of the wolves are controlled. Actually, so you know, there is a rain outside my window. And it's going pretty damn good. And inside the Gothic is also seems like the rain are about to go. Alright, I will save here because further away, as you can see, there is not just a wolf, but it is a warg, and the warg is a beast that is way harder to kill than a wolf, and we will try to do it and see how difficult it is. Come on, come on. All right. I could test a few more, but I'm not sure how much damage they deal. So for example, can I tag them? I know that I need like 3 hits, right? I need to hit them 3 times. And I would kill one 100%, but I'm not sure how far damage they deal. So for example, can I take 2 in one fight? I will just try to do it like that. So I will hide myself over this tree and I will see. See, that was my plan. Alright, so they cut enough, but not enough to scare me. Oops. Yeah, that's too many of them. Right, save game. Let's go. Yeah, I believe I was very close to death. But no problem. I have a lot of grilled meat and I have scavengers in front of me. So I will probably start to collect meat again. Or actually I have 50. Maybe not. Maybe not. But I will definitely go there and clear some area. And I decided to collect it. Yeah. Still have some things to do. And I will kill all bloodflies here. I will go to the other side and kill all scavengers there. Alright. Lost some coordination there, but not right now, is everything good? So yeah, I'll go there and kill those scavengers. Actually, somehow missed them the last time I was there. So there should be enough meat for us to grill. And then I will go inside the forest because I saw, yeah, 1 more, 2 more. And then I will just go down to the swamp camp and that would be it for this episode. We have done a lot of here. And yeah, it should be a pretty straightforward business from down the road from this point of the game. I'm just going and, you know, slapping everybody, like slap, slap. 1, 2, 3, and you see like there's more of them, because when the new chapter begins, some monsters are reappear, or basically no, it's spawn. Yeah, spawn is the right word for it. So when the new chapter comes, the monsters spawn. I'm not sure they spawn in the same, like in the same, you know, like if there is some spots that they spawn only, or maybe for example in the first and second chapters they spawn in some spots but doesn't spawn in others. I'm not sure about that, but they spawn in some. Let's say it's this way. So, as you can see, right, so about the nearest, right, so he got like this focus stone, but he got a little bit crazy. And with time you will see the pattern with this like divine, with like this brotherhood, that they will get a little bit crazy from time to time. The sleeper, the divine creatures that they worship, are making them go crazy. Or maybe that's the weed that they smoke. Maybe there is a simple explanation for that. I will save here and talk to you better.
The novice Nyrus has gone mad. He said that the sleeper had talked to him and chosen him as his only servant. Then he attacked and tried to kill me.
The might of the sleeper is so vast that unprepared souls despair over it. Only we gurus, in our years of meditation, have achieved the spiritual strength to bear the voice of the almighty sleeper.
I found the focus.
Excellent. You have done us a great favor. Now, take the focus back to Kor Kalom. He'll know what needs to be done.
What about some kind of reward?
Since you're not a member of our brotherhood, I will reward you. Take this amulet as a sign of my gratitude.
Right. So protection against fire, which could be useful. I'm not sure it will be useful at this point, but further in the story, I think the fire protection is what we need. So we are about to return to Kor Kalom, and I think we will listen what he about to say, and we will end there. So yeah. I mean, right now it's just more about running from one point to another, which takes more time, because not many creatures are really trouble for us.
Let's talk about something else instead. Maybe.
And I ignore like a lot of like those plants and stuff like that. I mean, I'm pretty sad on my ore amount. So I should be doing good.
What do you want?
Iberian sent me. I have the focus.
Ah, the focus, at last. Now I can study the magic of these artifacts. If I only had enough secretion. Damn!
Secretion?
Yes. As you must know, I produced the magic potions for the invocation of the sleeper. For this purpose, I need the secretion from the mine crawler's mandibles. You know what mine crawlers are, don't you?
We haven't seen them yet, but we know.
Yes.
Very good.
Speak on.
Speak on.
Well, just a short time ago, I had a vision of the sleeper himself. He gave me a sign. He made me understand that there is a means other than the secretion from the mandibles, and he chose me to pass on this mission. You're not getting this mission from me. You're getting it from the Sleeper.
Impossible.
Be silent, fool. He made me understand that the path I have embarked upon is right, but the means aren't strong enough. The right means can be found with the mine crawlers, but the mandibles are not sufficient. There must be something else.
And as you can see here, right, when you listen, and there's like a small thin thread that is pulling on, right? The core column says things very similar to what Nairas, the man that got mad, told us, right? About sleepers that come in vision, and he choose one person and only one person to lead some special thing, right? I mean, you can also think about all of them are some like exceptional beings that smoke weed and see things that nobody can understand. But this is like a one point, you know, in the story when you reread or re-listen it, and you're like, aha, I need to remember it, and I would like you to remember this moment.
Have you never examined the mine crawlers? I mean, maybe there's another body part which contains more of the secretion.
Of course, we have taken some mine crawlers apart, but only their mandibles seem to contain the secretion. There must be something else. Find their nest, and you'll find the answer.
Alright, yeah, there's a lot of questions. I will just go one by one.
Where will I find the mine crawlers?
In the old mine.
What's the best way to fight the mine crawlers?
There are Templars in the mine. They hunt the crawlers for their mandibles. Speak to Gornavid. He will help you.
How can I find the nest in the mine?
That's the hardest part of the mission. I can't tell you where to search, nor what to search for. But the Sleeper will be with you.
Well, that's a comfort.
Yeah, it is. A little. Alright, what kind of experiments do you do?
What kind of experiments do you do?
My research takes place on a level you don't understand anything.
Alright, I got it. Alright, Iberian said you would pay me if I brought you the focus. This is an interesting one because Iberian didn't say that, right?
Iberian said you'd pay me if I brought you the focus.
Really? He said that? Well then, I suppose 50 ore should be enough.
that's a trick from the old camp. And, alright, looks like this might become quite a bloody adventure, that's for sure.
Looks like this might become quite a bloody adventure.
Take these potions with you. I am not giving them to you because I want you to stay alive, but because this task needs to be done.
Yeah, I don't doubt that. And, alright, I don't have any swamp meat to deliver, so I'll
be seeing you.
End this
May
conversation.
the Sleeper enlighten you.
And we've got everything we need. So, what our task is, we should go into the old mine and find the nest. And that's what we are about to do in the next video. Thank you for staying with me, and see you later.